Hey ladies, Coach Jerry, welcome to this video. I just wanted to share a little bit my results about this challenge, and I hopefully can give you some feedback on what your results, your post should look like as well. Now, as I said, it's up to you what you post, but the most you post, the more you post, the more you engage in this challenge, the best you will get results from. I think that all of you took this challenge hopefully not only to see some weight down, but also to get some results. But specifically to understand that for the most part of you that needed to lose more than 2 kilos, you understand that this is a kickstart, right? As I said multiple times, our Black Friday this year, there is two options. I don't believe into discounting prices, but I do believe into giving chances, right? So if you want to know more about my Black Friday deals, there are usually two options. Giving you more time in for a certain amount, and that will depend upon your situation. This is why if you took this challenge and if you said you're going to take the challenge and you didn't take it, then no, probably I haven't seen how can I coach you, right? So one deal would be that, the other deal would be, coaching you for free through the holiday for a longer commitment option, right? And again, we will be talking not only to see what you need, but also I would send a exit assessment, which basically is a metabolic quiz that will tell me pretty much what you did in this challenge, what still, according to what these answers are, you need according to whatever, because we know that, for the most part, whatever moves the needle is been stuff like, walking more. It's been things like drinking more water. But again, there are all these things that you need to build as an habit. And what's standing in front of you, like not eating, that overcoming cravings, not eating the food that you know you're supposed to not eat. Um, how to, for example, still have results while going out and eat on the weekend, right? And specifically, there is a mental frame that you need to to work on, right? And as a result, this is what we do in coaching, right? But if I didn't see you doing the thing, then the very least we would need to figure out what is your domino effect. What are the things that you need to do when it comes to habits, and how to make those things happen, so that long term you can get this thing almost to be like second nature, so that you can actually see results. Now, what I did, for me, I lost about 4 kilos. And again, this is not all tactical. I said it multiple times. I'm going through a very difficult struggle with myself, psychological, but mostly privately, right? So as a result, I wanna say something. Most times people get, we all experience this thing, right? Whether it's you lose somebody, whether it's you lose your job, whether you lose whatever, whenever you feel like this almost depressive state, um, many people turn into food, but many people can have instead, much like myself, can you get less hungry, right? So you want to be using those difficult times not to completely depress yourself, but you want to be using that to improve whatever you can improve. And in my case was going out to walk every day. It got me a lot of, got my head to wander less. And therefore, as I spiked up my walking and as I ate less, essentially, like, this is what it looked like for the most part. And I tried to keep the week, like whatever. If I didn't even if I wasn't hungry when I woke up, I basically didn't eat. And then throughout the day, I ate some sort of protein and some sort of vegetable when I didn't work out, and some sort of protein, a good starch. It could be pasta, it could be rice, it could be whatever. The day that I did work out. And in the night, if I still was hungry, a few biscuits with low sugar, and then a glass of almond milk and a protein bar. And this is basically what I did throughout these couple of weeks. How can I say that I actually lost fat compared to just losing weight? Well, because I can almost see my abs, and I didn't see it. So for the most part, as I worked out still with weights, as I was able to see, um, more fitting better my clothes, I can still pinch better, like here. I definitely lost more, mostly fat, which now tells me that when I'm gonna get better within myself, mentally, my hunger is gonna come back. I'm gonna actively have to work with myself to really make sure that I don't basically binge eat, but also to make sure that I keep those habits in. So the walking needs to stay in. The When I'm not hungry, I can do some intermittent fasting or flexible eating, right? For me, when I go from probably 3,500 calorie to maybe 2,000 calorie, like I did now, something like that, you will see a huge difference right away. For some, especially ladies, when you go from 2,000 to 1,500, you're not gonna see a big difference. This is why you need to utilize these moments, but you need to force yourself to do the things that you need to be doing as well. How did I do it intuitively without really tracking anything? Is because, for example, like yesterday, when I go out and I know I'm gonna have a few glasses of wine, and I'm, that's really healthy in my case right now, then I know that again, I'm not gonna try to eat during the day. I'm gonna just have a meal, and then I'm gonna go out, and then if I'm come back and I'm still hungry, I'm gonna try to have something light before sleeping. And again, this is how you don't track calories doing that. Again, it's a process. Coaching is not simple as just saying, I tried to give you framework, half of you didn't do it, which is all good. But in a nutshell, when you slash about 1,000 calorie a day, it's not really important the macros. If you do want to give an extra leeway to your body, you want to be utilizing, carb and fat in different ways, like I just said. But mostly, it would be nice to know from you, if you actually did the work. If you can go live, like I'm doing right now, you can post. Some of you did, some of you did not. If you did some work in here, or if you actually participated or send me a message, I will send you later on the assessment for Black Friday with a personal message audio. And again, hopefully, if you got some results from this, I can help you carry over if you want. There is options. If not, that was the way that I did it. If this challenge did come in perfect timing for me, is actually something that I went through not expecting it completely, but somewhat expecting something, then this is why I wasn't necessarily in my best state to coach through you throughout that. But as I'm actually getting better now, like I said, it's either ways. Like 2025 hopefully is going to be a very different year for me than this one. But as I just said many times, I'm also going into a point that as the economy hopefully is going to shift, it's either all in or all out for me. It's like I either gonna keep coaching people that I'm actually already working with, and I'm slowly gonna acquire people, and if not, then all good. I'm getting to a point that I want to see some effort putting in. Everybody struggle, but I keep seeing the same thing from people all over again. I want to change. I want this. I want that, and then they have that, and then they struggle making the minimal effort. Right? We have stuff starting from plans starting from 97 a month, and people still struggle. You go out to eat for a dinner for two, you're paying about $200. So don't tell me that you don't got that for your health if you want it. And therefore, you get into a point that is like it's almost like pointless, right? I cannot want the results more than you want for yourself. If you feel I can help you, I'm here. If you don't feel I can help, go and follow someone else. I'm more than okay with that. I think that for those that are ready to get help, we can change their life very quickly, as I did with so many already. So hopefully we can see each other in the future. I will reach out to you. If you want to come an assessment or Black Friday, you can do that, because this is how we lean over into this Black Friday. And if not, then I'll probably reach out to you if you did some work, and hopefully talk to you soon. Bye bye.